All right. All right. This is me just goofing around with my, I don't even know if timer went by too quickly. So I don't even know. I didn't get my chat thing going. This is just crazy. All right. So get some Spotify. All right. Right there. But Spotify. Now let's do this if we can. See, just stuff going. Scene. Well, there's the problem. Much for that's working. Okay. Hello world. Anybody? I know. See if we. course. There it goes. Sort of working. That. Huh. Working now. I don't like the fact that it's done it. Go away. Hey, Roadrunner. Great seeing you. You're a sophomore now. I'm the goat. I don't know if I'm the goat. I don't feel like the goat right now. I'm trying to figure out how to make this streamy thing happening, and it's not working. I'll get there. I'll get there. I don't know. Let's see. Let's see. This there. Oh, look at that. Look at. Okay. Well, I'll have to figure this out. I have to figure that thing. That chat's not. Well, that's okay. I'm just if you're even here still, Roadrunner. I'm just trying to figure out how to stream. And what I thought I would do is try solve problem just live. I don't know how to solve it, so I'm just gonna like goof around, see if I can figure out a way to solve it. Because most videos, math videos, that the guy is just and I'm like, that ain't how math really works. Real math is messy. Real math is with starts and all that stuff. So we're gonna thought I would try and do math without a safety net. See what happens. See what happens. There it goes. I got that working. All right, look at that. Way to go, Roadrunner. That is so freaking cool. Look at that. All right, well, let's see if I can solve this stinking problem. Let's see what happens. Kind of nerve-wracking having 3 people watch, but we'll see. So you got a square, got a line going, and it's not exactly a diagonal, so I don't know. And you got a circle in there. You got the classic. I'm gonna zoom in. Let's. Yeah. So, got this shape starting to look like a triangle. So I'm wondering if that's going to be important. So let me draw that. Just kind of to be. Zoom in. There we go. All right. So we know height right here, 3. We don't know what this width is. But if we know the width, right, then we can easily find the hypotenuse. It's Pythagorean theorem. This feels like a grade problem, I think. I don't know. So let's take a look at this. Well, we can see that if we treat this like a coordinate grid, this would be the point 0, 0. This would be the point 0, 3. 0, 3. Don't know what this is going to be. Something 0. But I know this has a height of 3/4, so it's something, 3/4. I can find the slope. I mean, I could find the equation of that. That's actually pretty easy now because I could figure out the slope. I know what the slope means. The slope means it's that rise over runs here down to here. This is the slope. So what's the rise? Rise goes from 3 down to 3/4. So that rise is actually a negative 2 1/4 rise. Negative 2 1/4 rise. And it's a 3 run because it's a square. So my slope has to be negative 2 1/4 over 3. Clean that up a little. So I'm going to make that negative 9/4 3. Negative 9/4 over 3 equal to negative 3. This is nervous. I don't even know how to solve this problem. And I'm like, let's go. And we got like 4 people online. This is so cool. All right, so we've got a slope of negative 3/4 now. And I know that one of the points, 0, 3. And then I don't know what this point is down here. So but the slope is supposed to be equal negative 3/4. So, okay, all right. Feeling okay here. We could say, all right, well, let's find the slope between this point way up here and this point way down here. Find that. Well, we know the slope. The slope is negative 3/4. So all I have to do is kind of put in an X right here and we'll figure it out. So rise goes from 3 way at the top all the way down to 0 at the bottom. So slope is going to be negative 3 over. And then it goes from 0 to X. So 0 minus 3. So X. Yeah. Holy moly. So X has got to equal 4. Holy moly. So there you go. Okay, so now we know that this X value down here is 4. So that's 4, 0. And that's kind of cool because that tells us that this width right here is 4, which automatically tells me that the hypotenuse, this hypotenuse right here has got to be 5, 3, 4, 5. Classic Pythagorean theorem. Well, I don't even have to math. I'm going to erase all this. Just say, oopsie, didn't want to. There. To erase just a little bit of that. There we go. And so now we know that hypotenuse has got to be 5. So we got 3, 4, 5. Yay! And so now I feel like we're getting closer. And so what are we going to do? How are we going to figure out we need the radius of the circle. People watching me solve. So if you just joined us, I'm solving math problems without a net, man. We're going we're doing math like the real mathematicians do, which is I'm just solving math in front of people, letting you. And then, of course, here's my wife calling me. Hang on here. Okay, I gotta read my text. Yeah. You want me to go right now? All right. Well, I'm streaming live right now. Woohoo! And yeah, right now. But I'll go right now. No, I'll go. I'll finish this problem right now. Cool. All right. Cake. All right, I'll see you. Bye. That's all. Live streaming, phone call. This is great. So, all right, I thought I was going to do two problems, but we're only going to do one. All right, so here we go. All right, so we now know that the triangle's 3, 4, 5. We need to find the radius of the circle, because we need to find the area of the circle, because the area of the circle is equal to pi squared. So we need to know that r. So r. So here's the cool thing about this is, hope that's pretty close to the center, but like we know that this is the radius, and we know it's a right angle. And then we know this is a radius. It's meeting that side at a right. And then this also, okay. All right. Like a chess player. I already see the solution now. Okay, so here it is. I just created accidentally. This is kind of cool. I just created 3 triangles. You don't see 3 triangles, but I do. Okay, here's the 3 triangles. So I see a triangle right here, right there. And that triangle has a base of 4, height of the radius. Right? And I'm going to make a new triangle because I'm going to do this triangle here. Make that no, I can't make it orange. Orange is a bad color on this problem. Let's do green. So I've got a second triangle there, and then I've got that third triangle, and let's make it blue. So I'll do another duplicate. Say, all right, here we go. What goes here? Let's make blue. So I've got three triangles going on. Got purple, this triangle down here, and then I've got this triangle right over here. Then I've got the last triangle. And I know how to find those triangles. It's base times height divided by 2, or 1/2 times base times height. And I know the base of each of those triangles. For example, this base is 4, this base is 3, and this base is 5. I know what the height of each of those triangles is. It's the radius. And so this is so cool. So to find the area of that triangle, I can do it 2 ways. I can find the 3 smaller triangles. So that's going to be 1/2. Let's do the green one. So that's going to be 3 times r. Base, 1/2 times the base, which is 3, times r, which is the height. Now the height happens to be sideways. That's the height. Now let's do the purple, the pink. So the pink is going to be plus 1/2 times the base, which is 4, times the height, which is the radius. Then we're going to repeat that process. 1/2 times 5, the radius. And that's the height. Blue triangle. this is the green triangle. 1/2 times 4 times r is the pink triangle. And then 1/2 times 5 times r, blue. Now I know that that whole triangle is supposed to equal 3 times 4 divided by 2. No, that whole triangle is supposed to equal 6. Oh, this is so cool. And now all I have to do is some fancy math to get r. So let's see. So that's 3/2 r plus 2 r plus 5/2 is equal to 6. And then let's just multiply everything by 2 to kind of get rid of the fraction. So that becomes 3r plus 4r plus 5r equal to 12. So that becomes 12r is 12. So the radius has to equal 1. And now we know that if the radius of that circle is 1, then area is equal to pi times squared. So the area of that circle is pi. Holy moly. There we go. I did it. And we have like 3 people still on. Wow. So all right, I gotta wrap it up because I gotta go do a chore for my wife. But so what was the deal here? Here's the deal, folks. Math, when you watch all the videos on math on YouTube, math videos on YouTube, everybody's always perfect. I always explain it perfectly at some whiteboard. And it always, I don't know, it's nice, it's helpful, but it also sends the message to people watching these videos that you're supposed to be right, perfect on your first try. You're supposed to know it. It's supposed to be flawless. You're never supposed to run into false dead ends and all that sort of stuff. It's like, no, that's a bunch of baloney, man. So here's the deal. I'm going to try and this more often, assuming I don't get interrupted by my wife to go do a chore. But man, this was cool. I started with a problem. I didn't know how to solve it. I had to do some thinking. I happened to solve this one. I don't know how I'm going to solve it. I got this one. Got lucky, I guess. And I was going to solve another one, but we'll do that for it. So have an ending. I should have. Right now, we'll just do this and we'll say, all right, y'all have a good night, and I'll talk to you